Let's go on to the next slide here. I want to talk about how you can do joint ventures, because you know what? If I can show people how to get their mailing campaigns paid for them free, you know, wouldn't that even be better than paying the post office for it yourself?
Absolutely.
You know, so, you know, everybody's working the foreclosure list today. So I suggest to people, wait a second. Wouldn't you like to get those houses before they get into foreclosure? Because a lot of times I get these houses and they're only a month or two late, and I'll get them subject to, and I'll just bring them current and keep them as, you know, my own personal properties. So what I'm suggesting is a couple different things: is set up some joint ventures with mortgage brokers. Get the list, in my, you know, where I'll show you where to get the 30, 60, and 90-day late list, because Big Brother knows when you don't make your mortgage payment, and it reports it back. And I'm saying we'll set up a campaign with a mortgage broker and say, hey, look, I'll show you the campaign that works and how it converts. Because mortgage brokers can get somebody refinanced in 30 days easier than they can, well, who's 30 days late, easier than when they're in foreclosure. So they do the mailing, they buy the list, okay? He tries to get them refinanced. All we want on their postcard is our little saying, hey, or for a free report on how to sell your house, go to our website domain. That's all we want, is that little one line on the postcard. And then when the people come in, he'll have the first shot at getting them refined and making his commission. If he can't do it and I end up buying the house, okay, now I'm going to go back to him when I have my new buyer come online and have him do the finance for them. So now it's a win-win-win situation. He's getting two chances to make money compared to my one, but he's paying for the mailing. So awesome. I suggest people to do that. And you know what? Repair companies, all these guys, you know, when I was 16, I used to have a summer job doing, you know, laying asphalt, landscaping, all these hard manual jobs, you know, around neighborhoods. And as soon as you finish the job, they go tell you, hey, put the sign in the yard and go plaster flyers around the neighborhood that you just did this great job at this house and come by and look at it to get more business, right? Mm-hmm. But all these flyers I see always have the back of them blank. So I'd go to these guys and I say, look, Mr. Landscaper, I'd like to talk to you about doing a joint venture where it's win-win-win. Let's say, suppose that I can get the back of your flyer, just my little ad on there. It only costs 20% more to print the back once you've already printed the front. Okay, so I can make them a little offer to help, if anything, to pay for that. Or I just say, look, as you go out and you distribute these flyers, and they're targeting areas where houses need help, I will either, if I end up buying a house from your marketing of my flyers or your flyers, I will either give you $500 to $1,000 for every house I buy for handing out the flyer, or I will give you the job, whatever you do, be it a landscaper for a 6-month contract, for a roofer, for a painter, what have you, in that way. So he's guaranteed that he's going to be making more money by what he's already doing. And there's tons of guys out there who will do that for you. So I love joint ventures, and I just, you know, just point them back to the website, you know, to filter out all these people. The next thing I like to do and I want to talk about is getting more into the internet side of things alone is pay-per-click and pay-per-action. Now, I think, Brad, you know, Google has 54% of the search engine market. Mm-hmm. Okay? And you're always seeing ads now every time you put in a search engine. And those are sponsored ads. And that's what comes up in blue on this slide. You have 3 at the top and 5 down the side. And then you get your search results that are organic listings. And organic listings, you know, it takes so long to get organic listings in the search engines. And people are always telling you, hey, you get number 1 on Google, you know, if you pay me this X amount of money. I say, don't even bother. You know, for getting involved in what they call Google AdWords, you could load up your account, your Google AdWords account, with $20, put some keywords into the system, tell them I will pay, you know, 25 cents per click every time somebody clicks on one of the ads to take them to my website. And I can be on the first page of Google in the sponsored listing in 15 minutes. And that is the quickest way to start getting leads right now. And as soon as you fill up your $20 or $50 budget, you put it on pause, you work your leads, and, you know, go do a deal and then start it again when you're ready for more leads. It's that easy. So So they also have a thing called pay per action. Pay per action is they'll show ads all the time. People can click on them all the time at no cost. And only when they come to your website and they actually click the submit the button form when they have a hot lead is that when you pay them. And I'll pay them maybe $5, $10 for that action. But now I'm, like, hey, all my ads have gone out. I have no worry of people, just sitting there clicking on my ads, and only motivated seller leads am I paying for now. So you got to think, would you use that strategy to get your ads to thousands of people? Yeah, of course. eBay, as another example. eBay is, one of the top 20 websites in the world, get billions of page views per month. Everybody knows they can list stuff on there for buying stuff. But do you know that you could suck off some traffic from that site? They have a thing called eBay classified listings. And the same way Google AdWords works, you could put in some keywords and run an ad. Now look at this, 30-day listing price, $9.95. So what if you were trying to build a wholesale buyer's list or build a private money lender's list? You could target ads with keywords. Anytime somebody types in an eBay search, your ads come up on the side. $9.95 for one of the for an ad on one of the top websites in the world to drive traffic to your website. That's phenomenal returns. Can you imagine the number of people who would click on that thing? Just
monstrous.
For $9.95 to get all that traffic.
That's your 3 or 4 Starbucks, the next couple of days, and you're all set.
Yeah, and here you are, you compare it to, like, I just spent $400 on the weekend advertising in the newspaper and get three calls, and here I went on eBay, $9.95 per month, and I got 600 calls. It's that crazy. And here's another thing I like to do, and it's called Voice Shot, and I get my 8-year-old daughter to go through the for sale by owner column of the newspaper now on Sunday. Remember I used to call those people, individually? Well, now with technology, I can get that same list of people, hit them, I can call one time into the system and have then the system call all these people at once and direct them to the website. So I'll say things like this. I say, hi, my name's Duncan Wierman. I'm a bit of a pinch. I'm a real estate investor, and I have all these buyers for houses, but I don't have houses to put them into. If you would consider selling me your home on a rent-to-own basis, I'll make you a guaranteed offer within 24 hours. If you want further information, go to my website to see how it works. So now let's say I made 100 calls, all by the system. I can see how many went to voicemail, how many were picked up live, how many were wrong numbers. And the people who are truly motivated go to the website to check out what I have to offer. And you can literally now do a deal a week just picking up rent-to-own motivated sellers. And if I can teach you how to find the buyers for those properties just as easy as you're building your retail buyers list, and then you voicemail blast them every time you have a new house, tell, hey, I just got this new house coming up, do a drive-by, tell me if you like it, and, we'll get you qualified to get into the house. So now I've set up the system once, takes me 5 minutes to set it up, and I just have to press the button, submit, and it dials them all. How much easier can you make this business?
Incredible.
Yeah. And I use audio postcards. So people love to get gift cards and postcards and that sort of stuff. Well, now I've just gone to a service that allows me to put my voice online, put a postcard a little in the package. I get the emails from all the for sale by owner houses, and I just send those out. So now sending emails is free. And
by the way, I'd like everybody here. Sorry to cut you off, Duncan. Yeah. I didn't intend to. Just over the last 18 minutes, 21 minutes here, what Duncan has been showing you, which can be accomplished by one person on only an hour or two a day, used to take a staff of 8 to 10 people the course of a few weeks to put out direct mail campaigns, to set up and handle inbound phone calls, to do outbound phone calling.